All right, welcome back to another episode of Horror Junkies. I'm Mike.
This is Austin.
Pat.
I'm Angel.
And on today's show, we have a special guest. We have with us Courtney. Say hello, Courtney.
Hello.
Yay.
Yeah.
We got Courtney finally on the show.
Whoop whoop.
Finally, right?
Finally.
On a good episode, too.
On a good episode. Angel, what's the... Austin, what's the topic today, man?
Yeah, Austin, what's your topic today?
What's the topic? I don't know. Just kidding.
Bitch.
Topic today is women in the horror scene or genre or whatever.
Fuck yeah.
Actresses, directors, anything to do with women in the horror genre.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Women in horror. We were supposed to do this episode a long time ago. Long time ago.
Long time
Back
ago.
in December.
We're a few weeks overdue.
Then the hurricane came and fucked everything up.
And then we missed last week's opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
last week was it Wednesday was International?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this literally the
Last
day we
Wednesday?
recorded.
Yes. Once again, shout out to all the beautiful ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies in the world.
We literally recorded the day of, too.
The day of.
Yeah, we suck.
Whatever.
Well, yes, we suck.
It happens.
It happens. All right, well, let's see.
Anyways,
Let's
our
see.
guest.
Our guest.
Hi, Courtney.
Hello.
Do it, Mike.
It's fine. Courtney, if you listen to the first show, which you better have,
Yes.
you know that when someone gets on the show, we ask them a couple of questions just so everyone that's listening can get an idea of who they are and what they like about horror. Are you ready for some awesome questions?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Sweetness. What was the first question we ever did? What got us into horror?
What was our favorite horror
Favorite
What was-
horror movie
Favorite horror
first.
movie was
Yeah.
first?
Yeah.
All right. So, Courtney, what was your favorite horror movie and why?
I would say Trick or Treat and The Shining. I can't pick between both. The Shining's a classic, and Trick or Treat is my new favorite. It just brings back, all the good feels of Halloween and
Sure does.
everything I love.
It does.
See, I'm not a fan of Trick or Treat.
Fuck you.
I know.
I'm the only one in here that doesn't like it.
That's why
love
Austin's in the
that
fucking...
movie.
That's why everyone hates me.
Yeah.
The same day we do the torturing for Angel watching Cannibal Holocaust,
We're going to make Austin watch Trick or
Trick or
Treat
Treat,
5
yeah.
times.
Twig or tweet.
Trick or
I'm
Treat.
so
Twig
down.
or fuck you.
But I'm
dude.
with The Shining, though. Shining's in my top 3
Yeah,
Sure is.
of all time.
The Shining's a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
And The Strangers.
Nice.
Man,
Yeah.
if they could just
Yes.
make a Strangers 2, I'd be
They
happy.
are,
They are.
aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Haven't
I
they
heard-
been saying that for like 20 years?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it hasn't only been out
No,
like
they're
8
doing
years,
it.
but
It's
still.
being made.
Sweet.
Hope so.
I think there's a
movie.
premise out right now.
I've always wanted to dress up as the father figure with the cotton
potato sack.
The potato sack.
Oh,
Potato
yeah,
sack guy.
we did that
yeah,
for Spooky Empire.
we did that one year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you guys a couple?
Yeah, what is
No,
this?
well, yeah, something like that.
But
Or like one of those creepy.
Oh, can
Alright,
my
cool.
girlfriend please be on the show?
Angel
just
voice.
kidding. We made her be on the show today.
Sure did.
Yep.
Yes.
But Austin, you got a question for her at all? Anything over there brewing?
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, what got you into horror since we all answered that one?
I would say I got myself into horror. I remember back
Whoa.
back
Cocky.
in
What a trooper.
Wow. No. Just kidding. Go ahead.
back out when Freddy vs. Jason came out in
Jesus.
2003. I remember seeing that movie with all my friends, and that's when I fell in love with Freddy Krueger. And since then, my love has grown for horror, and now I attend conventions in different states, and I collect, and
You go to Salem
Yeah.
a lot, too,
yes,
which
I
is
go to
pretty
Salem,
badass.
Yes,
Hey,
I've been to
that's
Salem how many times now?
2 times.
2 times?
Yeah.
Nice.
And
That's
I just
2 times more than
recently-
me.
Yeah, I just recently went to a horror convention in October called Rock and Shock. So
I think I've read about
Yeah.
that when looking up like different, because you guys know like the only horror convention in Orlando is Spooky.
Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually I think
Only
it's the
one?
only one in Florida. I want to say,
Which
Yeah.
I have a good idea for that.
which Austin has a
Fix
pretty
that
cool
problem.
idea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not
Wait.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
They ain't ready.
Stay tuned.
For sure, for
Sure,
sure.
sure. But all right, cool. That's awesome. Let's see.
Yep.
Angels was freaking Freddy Krueger on Telemundo.
Yeah.
Fried food coming to get
Oh,
you.
got
You
him into
say-
that was a funny ass story.
It's a
I
funny-
thought you
lost
said
in
I
Spanish
was Freddy
Freddy.
Krueger on Telemundo.
you were like you were Freddy Krueger on Telemundo.
I was like, I would be.
But no. So I guess we'll get down to the grits and gravy of the show, Women in Horror, and start the discussion with how does everyone feel the overall representation of women in the horror genre
Now?
from the beginning? I mean, there's been a turn.
I mean, there's been when it started, it was pretty good. And then it turned into shit.
Then it turned into shit. Yeah, I agree.
And
So
then-
like, I mean, you can pick now you can go back a couple of years. I mean, it's up to you, honestly.
Yeah.
Now, like, here's a question.
Go ahead.
What's more, like, okay, so what would you guys consider the first female villain?
Villain.
Villains.
Yes.
Ooh.
As a,
You're gonna really
yes.
put us on the spot like that, huh?
Yeah, I didn't even.
I didn't
He
think of
like
that.
totally. He took my
Bride of
question.
Frankenstein,
he
was she
took,
bad?
He took
She's
my.
True.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
That's old.
in the sense, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much. I want to say the first female horror monster we ever had was Bride of Frankenstein,
and she's
Yeah.
hot.
And she's it's my favorite.
and she was hot
She's
because there was the monsters Frankenstein, the monster of Frankenstein, and then Wolfman Dracula, and then
Mhm.
there was the Bride of Frankenstein.
yeah.
Was she the very first? I mean, there could have been others, but I mean, that's. I, feel like
I
she's
mean, the
known.
most iconic. I mean, Universal monster. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's easily 1930, 1940. So I mean, maybe. I mean,
I think we
Probably
should know
not.
this.
dude,
Thanks,
Angel.
Angels literally just threw
He
this
just
question
literally
out of
just
fucking
fucked us.
nowhere.
Way to go, bro.
Usually, I
Stump
would
us
do
all.
homework.
Yeah.
Usually he tells us if he's about to ask us a question like that.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. But
I
like,
just
as I was,
felt like
No.
throwing it out there.
Good.
That's good.
Challenge us.
well, since
Like,
he wants to go ahead and challenge us,
here's
no.
what, like,
Oh.
I don't know, because I'm talking about
Oh.
like true antagonists. Like I
Mhm.
would say first female villain
Jason's
slasher
mother.
in the slasher. Yes,
Jason's
Yeah.
mother.
Jason's-
from
oh, yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Didn't even
I
think
mean,
about that.
I mean, yeah.
She was the
I
first
could-
one that you would be like, that people were like,
Well,
running
she's
from
like,
and,
she
like,
was the main antagonist of that movie, not
Yeah.
Jason. It was
Yeah.
Jason's mother.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most? Most people like who are not in the horror genre, but like everyone knows who Jason is. Most people do not know that.
About
she
hit
was
Jason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Voorhees'
Unless
mother.
you've
and-
seen it, obviously. But most people are like, oh, that.
Have
that's
you
the
seen that
Jason
movie or you
Like,
watched
"God,
Scream?
Yeah, exactly. But since you want to derail the question, how do you feel women are represented in? We'll stick now. We'll say today's generation of horror movies, how women are represented.
Okay.
I don't feel like they're casted in too many villain type of horror films. At least I've seen recently.
I can agree with that. I mean, the
Barely
one,
ever.
yeah, the one I can really think of that was like intact was Mary, and that was a fucking
Yes.
good movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, and she, in the sense, wasn't even. She was done wrong, and she just eventually took
Wait,
what
what are we
she.
talking about? Which one?
You never seen Mary? She's the plastic surgeon.
Yeah, she's
That's
in
American Mary, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
American Mary.
American
Sorry,
Mary.
thank
Mary.
you.
I was
Mary.
like, what the fuck? Yeah, American Mary. That
I
movie's
knew I
tight
was
as hell.
forgetting the title
Yeah,
of it.
And she also played in another horror movie, Ginger Snaps,
Ginger Snaps.
That's
Yep.
right. Yeah, yeah.
But,
which is another good female like protagonist type of movie.
Yeah.
Something's touching me.
Courtney,
my bad.
how do you feel? How do you think?
I mean, I feel like they're portrayed really bad nowadays.
Really?
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in most films, they're, it's really degrading. But
Mhm.
other than that, I mean,
It's
Yeah.
and that's where I was gonna go with
Yeah.
it. Is like
Yeah.
I would.
Well, here's
And
what I gotta
the
say.
degrading of
They-
women.
we'll let Austin
Yeah,
go.
to me, I feel like there's a couple movies where it's almost like you feel the sense of like this is about like empowerment. Like the character may become, at first seem a little weak, but at the end it's like hell yeah, like you
Like
know,
she pulled through.
go
So
go
like,
women,
don't
like,
breathe.
like don't breathe.
Yeah.
Or if you see a lot of
She was a badass.
The Descent
Mhm.
is a movie of only
Oh
women.
shit.
Yes.
Of
The Descent
only
was
women.
badass.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and there's like I think 6 women go down in the bottom of a cave, and these monsters start killing them. But like at the end, there's like 2 of them trying to survive, and they start whooping their ass, and like you get this like. At first, they're getting tore up, but then they get tired of it and they start whooping ass. And it's
Yeah,
kinda like you kind of
that-
feel like I feel like at the end you're like, hell yeah, that girl did that shit,
Yeah, that
Which,
primal
but
instinct.
unfortunately, to me, most of the time in these horror movies, especially like slasher,
Slashers
they
are the
trip
worst.
and they're like, oh my god, It's
Slashers
like,
are literally the worst.
in real life. There's no girl that's gonna trip over a leaf and be like, I'm sorry for myself. They're gonna get up
Yeah.
and whoop some
And
ass.
that was my
Yeah.
big. See, like I love slasher movies. Like
Yeah.
Scream is my favorite
Yeah.
movie, but Scream is that iconic shit where that girl is running down the driveway in her fucking underwear because that's what she
Yeah.
was.
I think it was kind of
Wearing.
like that.
But-
But yeah, they
but
were
yeah,
kinda making fun
And then
of
she
how,
trips over the
But-
fucking rock and breaks her ankle.
But see, the
Right.
nature of Scream is like
Yeah, I know.
commenting on
I
that.
know.
Like it's definitely a satire on those tropes in horror movies, especially in slashers.
But
I like scary movie satire on that.
yeah.
like,
But I know I definitely agree with Courtney. In a lot of today's movies, women are definitely degraded, or they use like real life things as entertainment. And
Yeah.
we've talked about this before with when we did Don't Breathe, and I've expressed my views on it. You know, when it comes to women in horror, a lot of times they use sexual assault scenes on women, and it's just not cool because first off, 1 out of 4 women are sexually assaulted
Yeah.
every day. So I mean, like, the statistics are stupid high, and it's just something like you can't even, you can't even go to a
real
movie.
life fear.
Yeah, and it's just like
Well,
you
yeah,
don't.
It kind of does play into like it's scary because that shit could happen, but it's also like you're kind of making
But
it, like,
it-
popular and
Exactly,
Like, oh,
it's
this
not
is-
entertainment.
right.
It's not something we need to see on the big screen for everyone to see because I don't know. And I just think like nowadays you can kind of see horror movies kind of get. There's always those few.
It's stepping away from
There's
that
always a
trope.
few.
There's always a few that like Cure for Wellness has a scene in it. That's why one of the reasons why I didn't go see it.
Yeah. I don't even think that's playing in theaters anymore.
No, it's not. It did horribly.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
But like for me, I mean, it just comes to a point like I'll go on IMDb and check the parental controls because honestly, I don't want to see it. It's not something I want to see because it's a reality for women out there every day, and it's just
I
like
feel
this
that.
is not.
Yeah.
So I like you're saying, like they are moving away from it. We don't need it. It doesn't make a plot
it doesn't
of a
make
movie
horror
better.
movie. No, I mean it makes you
The
cringe
worst-
a little bit, which is
Yeah,
But you
but-
don't. You can do other things that make
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Cut
feel you
someone's
on that.
fucking toes off.
Yeah, I mean I'm with you on that. Well, what about what was I gonna say?
And from our secret audience in the room, they were saying that more rape scenes are more catered towards a male audience
Yeah.
because they're not
I
thinking
feel
of
that.
these. They portray these. I'm sorry, I'm taking so much time, but they portray these scenes and then they always spin it off. Whereas in Last House on the Left, the father and mother find out what's happened to their daughter and they take revenge on the perpetrator and his friends.
Right.
In I Spit on Your Grave, the woman that was assaulted in the movie by the 3 or 4 guys eventually goes and kills every single one. She
Right.
literally like puts the shotgun in the guy's ass, and doesn't
Yeah.
she shoot him in the ass, or does she just shoves
talking
it in
about-
his ass? I Spit on Your Grave.
Oh.
I don't think she shoots him, does she?
She definitely does something with that
I only seen it
shotgun,
once.
which is amazing.
Which
but
is
like,
tight.
still, we had to sit through and watch this. But
Another good
that's just
one.
my thing.
Another good one is You're Next. If you see
Oh
that
yeah,
movie?
yeah, You're Next.
Yeah.
Oh,
That had a
yeah.
good strong woman role.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
I love strong women leads in horror
yeah.
movies. Like they're the best. Sidney Prescott.
Amazing. Yeah, I was gonna mention her. Sidney Prescott's the shit.
But
Well, yeah, I wanna since we're like on that, that's a good segue, Patrick. I had my dope ass question of the day.
damn.
Here we go.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Well, it's like a two-parter. I know this might be a little hard to answer because you gotta like think on the top of your head.
Right.
I want to know who your favorite horror, I guess, actress is from whatever movie,
Right.
and why, or a scene that solidified her as like, damn, I like her in this movie.
Okay.
Damn.
So I mean,
Alright,
it
I like
should be
that.
kind of easy
I already-
if you
I
know
got
off the
that.
top of your head.
No, I got
Because
that.
I have two. Actually, I have two people that I want to mention that I probably none of you guys will say.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
go ahead.
But one's gonna be my favorite character, and the other one's gonna be a scene that made me like stoked. But I want to go last. So since I
All
asked.
Bitch.
Well, I think in respects to everything, Courtney, how about you go first?
Yeah,
favorite
ladies
role
first.
and what solidified that as like
Okay.
your favorite.
You guys have all seen Insidious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know the old
Of
lady.
course.
Pardon my beer.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
The old lady Lynn Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say her just because of how she is in all those movies. That's really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just like her acting
Yeah,
or
just the way
her
that
what she has
she-
to do in the like her
Yeah,
role.
the way that she is in those movies.
Okay.
She's a
But,
badass.
yeah.
She's a badass in those movies.
She's also in Nightmare on Elm Street.
She is a Nightmare on Elm
Yeah.
Street.
What's
She's a
she-
teacher.
Yeah. What else is she?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
She's in another movie.
She's
that
in a
came
lot
out
of horror
recently.
movies.
She is, and I love her in
Yeah.
horror
I like her,
movies.
dude.
Yeah, she's
great.
really good.
I like her voice. She
I like-
has a
I
very
love her
like.
voice.
I feel like she's comforting. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That
Well, no,
sounds weird.
and
but-
that-
She's got like a motherly kind of like.
And I think
Yeah.
that's supposed to be part of her character because, like, you think about her in Insidious,
Mhm.
she's guiding these people through the dark world and
yeah,
stuff like this.
you
So it's
feel
pretty
safe
badass.
when she's around.
Yeah,
for
and when
some
she's still alive, like in Insidious, like I remember, like just the kind of vocabulary she uses to like describe the I don't know the
That's
further
Lee
or
Winnell's
whatever.
writing.
She just like
Yeah.
refers to it as malignant, like she acts like a median, and it's
Mhm.
just like she's so well spoken when she talks. It's,
All right. Well, that's awesome. That's you. You're gonna be next, Angel. What's your favorite female actress and scene that really tied it for you?
As far as like, okay, so Can it be villain? Can it be?
It can be
It could be
whatever.
whatever you want.
It's just the actress.
Yeah, just favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite female character in horror, and like what makes you feel that way about her.
I would say Mila Jovovich. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. But she's in Resident Evil.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
okay.
Yeah, she plays Alice. I think that she just pulled off that role so well in that franchise,
Yeah.
playing Alice.
Guilty pleasure of mine,
yeah,
for
I mean,
sure.
I have a love-hate relationship.
I was
with
gonna say guilty
that
pleasure.
movie,
Yeah, it's
but
kind of like
that is
I
a
don't
guilty
fuck with those
pleasure,
movies,
man.
but-
Bruh.
it's a good
If
movie.
you don't fuck with that movie,
And-
you're not gonna fuck with the movie I'm gonna choose.
Oh jeez.
My favorite movie out of that franchise is Apocalypse, and the reason why that
Dude,
movie is my
yes.
favorite is because Mike Epps has a part where he steps on the gas and he says GTA motherfucker, and he takes out like a zombie.
Yeah.
That's so sick. Okay,
This is great.
I'd like to see that one scene.
Just Google it.
Just watch Apocalypse.
Just, dude, it's not a bad movie. They kind of lose their meaning in the after apocalypse. What was after apocalypse? Afterlife. I didn't even see that. That was they introduced Nemesis, right?
I fell off.
I
With
don't
like
remember.
The fourth or
I
fifth
think they introduced
movie.
Nemesis.
No,
let's
Nemesis was
see.
in Apocalypse.
Was he?
Yes.
All right. Well, shit, he was. There was a shit ton of them. No, there was
Nemesis,
one.
one guy.
God, I haven't seen this movie since.
Okay,
it came out.
nerds.
Anyways, for me, I'm gonna choose Kate Beckinsale,
Nice.
Selena from Underworld.
Whoa, I won't hate you for that. I love Underworld.
All right,
Yeah, me
good.
too.
Dude, a lot of people don't like those movies.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
First off,
No, those movies are tight.
she
dude.
is a badass
Yes,
in
she
that
is.
movie.
Yes.
She is probably the only woman in this world that can pull off leather.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What, who else can pull up? Wow.
Damn.
Anyways.
Damn, Pat.
I broke
Who
the mic.
else? Come on. Just,
Off the top of my head, I can't think, but no, you're right.
Exactly.
Yeah, she looks good.
She slays werewolves. She slays vampires.
Yeah, and she is a
slays
vampire, right?
hybrids. Dude, she's badass.
Oh man, those movies I haven't seen those in a
Favorite
while.
scene
but those
is when
movies are
she
great.
jumps off the roof. She's like, whoa, and
Oh,
she
yeah.
just fucks shit up.
Dude, yes,
Good
Love that.
movie.
And when she feeds, that shit's cool.
that's a good one. Aren't they coming out? With the new, or the new one just came out?
The
and
new
it's
one,
bad,
just Blood
right?
War. I mean, they're always bad. They're
The
not
first one was
good
not bad. I
at
don't think
all,
the first one was bad.
But they're like, I love them because first off, vampires and werewolves will always have a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah.
So will the Monster of Frankenstein, except for I, Frankenstein. Fuck that movie.
Fuck that movie.
Dude,
Sure.
I didn't even want to watch that.
I have
Yeah.
a question.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Do you like Twilight?
Bro,
Fuck off.
listen. I have seen Twilight. I've seen the second movie. What's the second? Dawnbreaker?
I've seen them all.
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker. Like a superhero. Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker. I don't know. Breaking Dawn?
Breaking Dawn.
I've
Breaking
seen them all,
Dawn.
dude.
Breaking
Breaking I
Dawn.
like them. They're entertaining.
I haven't seen the last two. I mean, I've never read the books, but I mean, it's a okay. I love Kristen Stewart. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And Edward's hot.
Twilight.
Like,
Breaking
come on.
Wind.
I mean, do vampires need a sparkle? Fuck no. But I can see the preteen fucking fantasy of sparkling vampires. That's sick as shit.
Yeah.
But
Can we not talk about this anymore?
fine. Patrick, you go, man.
All right. Mine is from. I mentioned this movie in the first episode, and one of my favorites, "Where Window" by Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock. Jesus.
Alfred.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Say it with me.
You can say it.
It's Alfred Hitchcock.
It's
Alfred
Alfred
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
Austin. Angel,
All right.
what are you doing?
In Where Window.
Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can you repeat this? I was missing it. What movie and wait, who?
Rare Window.
Okay.
What else do you need me to repeat?
Alfred
That's a two-part
Hitchcock.
question.
All right, you got that.
All right, but why, dude?
The actress is Grace Kelly. She plays a character named Lisa. She does a fucking B&E. Okay, so for those who don't know,
Breaking Entry?
yes.
Okay.
For those who don't know, Rare Window, Dystopia. That's a remake of that movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So in the scene, there's a scene in the movie where she has to break in the guy across the street's house because they think he's like murdered his ex-wife or whatever.
Do you mean Disturbia?
Did I say? What did I
You
say?
said dystopia.
Same shit.
One has Shia LaBeouf, one doesn't. Anyways, continue. I'm sorry, dude.
So she literally breaks in some guy's house through the window and looks around and finds shit.
Sweet.
Strong female role.
Awesome.
She does it for her husband, or her boyfriend. Sorry,
I
because
like
he's a
Alfred
cripple and he
Hitchcock.
can't move.
I like that.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie.
And
I have another one too.
Oh, okay.
go ahead.
Shit. Sorry.
And Sidney
Sorry.
Prescott from Scream.
Yes.
Sidney
4
Prescott.
films. Come on.
Come
Love
on,
her.
4 films. She fucking survived 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend, her mother,
No, her boyfriend's mother.
her boyfriend's mother, Sorry,
and then some weird
one, and then her
mother's daughter, whatever.
Yeah,
In the third movie, and then
and then
Like
the
her
fourth one was
cousin
her
or
cousin.
some
a cousin or
Oh, the
something.
fourth, yeah, dude.
Fourth one was
I
great.
And then the
actually
fourth
like
one was her
one.
cousin.
And then bring on Scream 5, please. I don't care.
Is it gonna happen?
No, dude, no. They're not gonna.
They can't.
they're not
Wait,
gonna
wait.
touch
I
it.
read something about that though.
Did you,
I think
I
so.
also
Why are you
remember
looking that up?
reading something about that.
Austin? What about you, man? You made us wait for last. It better be good.
All right. Y'all probably are gonna disagree that these are good roles. Well, I don't know.
Well, just
Anyway, let's
lay
move
them
on.
at us.
My favorite female character in any horror movie is Amanda Young, played by Shawnee Smith from Saw to Saw 3.
Shocker
is that
there.
the addict lady?
That is
Yeah.
the
That's
actor.
Ashley, right? Her name in the
Amanda.
movie.
She has
Amanda,
the
whatever.
worst fucking scene in Saw 2.
Yeah.
When she falls into the,
The
pit,
pit.
of hypodermic
Oh yeah,
needles.
But here's
Ugh.
here's why she's my favorite. First off, you guys know I love Saw, but I think the development
What?
of her character.
Didn't know that.
The development of her character is sick. So at first she's in a trap and she's weak and she's the only one to escape, and then that's all you see of her. She's in the second one again, and then you realize at the end, spoilers everybody, that she's
She's the
working,
fucking villain.
she's working with Jigsaw the whole time.
She's the fucking guy.
And then
Jesus.
the third one, she like is more like instead of working with him, she's like running everything.
Yeah.
And she's just, I mean, she's the whole time she's cutting herself. She's an addict. She's scary. She's weak. I love her character.
Dude,
Is such
no,
a
I agree.
well-rounded role. And another one that I was gonna say, I don't. A lot of people didn't like this movie. It's from Hostel 2. The main character
What?
Beth.
Hostel 2 was fucking great, dude.
Well, a lot of people didn't like
she
it.
straight up cuts a dude's
That's
dick
and that's what I was
off.
gonna say. Is that is the most empowering woman role ever because she turns the tables on these people.
Because they didn't know
She-
she was fucking loaded.
Exactly. So
She
she
bought her
turns,
way
she
out of
turns
death.
the table, does all this shit, and at the end of the movie, she cuts the dude's dick and balls off and throws it to a German Shepherd from
Wait,
the
yeah.
east.
Have you guys not
That
seen
is
this
the
movie?
most. That is.
Oh
anyone-
shit.
That
Wait,
is the
No,
most.
I mean, I've
dude.
seen it like
talk
bits and
about
pieces.
talk
Like,
about girl
all the
coming,
gore
girl
scenes I've
power,
seen.
dude. Cut his dick and balls off and fed it to a German Shepherd and walked out and was like,
Dude, yeah.
peace.
She got the
yeah.
tattoo of the Bloodhound too.
Yeah,
Man, that movie
dude.
was great. That was Eli Roth at his finest.
That's all I gotta say. Those two women, those two roles are sick. And
Wait, did he do Hostel too?
Yeah,
Right?
he did both. Yeah, he
Okay,
did both.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, those two roles I think are like
Unfortunately.
really, really
Shut your
cool because
Okay.
well-rounded character and then cutting balls off. That's me.
If you're cutting balls off, you're pretty badass.
It's pretty badass, especially from the dude who's trying to kill you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She literally no fucks there.
That's some hard candy.
But
shit.
What's your second one, Austin?
yeah, dude.
You said you had two.
the
That was my
second
two.
one.
She's my
Yeah.
other one. Beth from Hostel 2.
Sorry.
Yeah,
hold
come
on, hold on.
No one's gonna mention Ripley.
Wait, tables turned.
Yeah,
Welcome
I'm not
to
pulling the angel.
Way to come to the conversation, Patrick.
Yeah, for
Angel.
real.
Damn. Hey, but it's
I'm just calling
perfect.
you Angel.
You said no one's gonna mention Ripley.
Yeah, no one.
I'm gonna mention Ripley
Yeah.
right freaking now,
There we
Whoa.
go.
dude.
It's time for verses.
It's time for verses.
Versus segment.
Verses.
Oh my god.
We totally
Was that
skipped.
you?
We
I
totally
don't know
skipped
what that
out on the
was.
fucking skip. By the way.
Wait, we gotta figure out what
Don't
Twitter
worry,
had to say.
we got plenty of time to go back and talk about what you want to talk about.
Let's
That's
just
fine.
go with verses.
We'll go verses, have a little fun. So on today's verses, I'm gonna set the scene, then we're gonna let Angel pick up with verses. So
Introduce the fight, Angel.
introduce the fight. Who do we have today?
We got Ridley Scott.
No,
No.
wrong.
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott's
He directed the
character.
movie. He didn't. He wasn't in it. Here we go.
Who's he about to fight?
We got Ellen Ripley.
And the tables
Ellen
are turned
Ripley.
again.
Dude, I always get confused because they have the same name. So,
All right, start it over.
Sarah O'Connor
no, it's,
and
It's-
Ellen Ripley.
It's Sarah
Okay.
Connor.
Who's O'Connor?
Yeah, who is O'Connor?
I thought it was
it's
I'm
O'Connor.
gonna ask
Okay.
you a real question. Are you high?
No,
Okay.
Yes.
You sure?
Are you
He says
sure?
Yes.
I literally thought
Go
it was
home.
Okay, so
O'Connor
we
the
got.
entire
I am.
So for those of you who may be confused, it is Ellen Ripley versus Sarah Connor. from Terminator.
This is yours.
All right.
So
now,
Ripley from
Okay,
Alien
Dystopia.
yeah.
and
So
Sarah Connor from Terminator. Even though
Exactly.
Terminator's not necessarily a horror movie.
listen, you don't get to fucking say that
it's a
because
thriller.
you three fought me on this.
I'm
This
trying to
week's
get my piece. It's a thriller.
it's a thriller.
Thank
alright?
80s
you.
thriller.
One.
It's in
Okay,
genre.
anyways.
It works.
Back to the segment. So on today's fight, we have Sarah Connor, who has somehow used the cyborg transporting system, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger character, how he can just time travel and shit,
Time
right?
travel, yeah.
Because they're both futuristic movies.
Yeah.
She then, of course, has no idea how to use it. She just did
So
something.
she's naked.
She's naked.
Whoop.
She finds clothes. Don't freaking worry.
Damn it.
So she transports onto Ellen Ripley's ship.
Spaceship.
All right.
Okay.
That is how
So
they
that's
meet.
the setting.
That's the scene setting. That's how they meet each other. Because I really couldn't think of another way for them to meet. So I was like, I'm gonna go with this. This sounds
Okay.
cool.
After we're done with this, we definitely need to see who Twitter picked because we
Yeah,
did put
that's
the
what I was
fight up
gonna
on
look
Twitter.
Oh, don't worry.
Actually, no. Before we argue,
So-
or should we?
I
No,
got you.
after.
Courtney, do you want to announce the winner off of
No,
Twitter?
wait,
I know
we'll
who
do it
won.
after.
No, we'll do it now.
Fine.
We'll do it now.
No, I got it for you, Courtney.
Fuck it,
Here
we'll
you
do
go.
it live.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to say how many people voted, and thank you everyone who did
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, how do you say who voted?
It just tell you the number of votes.
The number
oh,
of votes.
who won? Ellen Ripley, obviously.
Hell yeah.
Whoa, what's the percentage?
But what's the
What-
It's close one this week.
45%. So
55-45. It's a close fight.
It's a very-
It's close.
Ripley beat
For-
Sarah Connor.
What?
So for a while it was 50-50. And then we had a
Yeah.
last couple of votes. So I mean the poll is still up right now. Like we said, Ellen Ripley 55, Sarah Connor with 45, with 22 votes.
22 people voted. All right.
Alright, that's
Thank you
not
for
bad.
everyone who
Thank
voted.
you. So now,
I didn't even see that.
Angel, start the segment. And who
Who
you
do you
think
think would win and why?
I can't it's another
Why
no
is he never picked?
contest.
He always does this shit.
There's no contest. You're not in court. I've explained this to you. You're
You
not
have to
guilty
pick
or
one.
not guilty. You got to pick one.
You're fucking fired.
Last time you guys were okay with it.
No,
No,
But
we
I'm
weren't
not,
okay
I'm not
with it.
saying that's my final decision. I'm
we're
just saying
we're
right
breaking
now.
we're breaking the cycle because if we keep letting you to do it, you're not going to do it every week.
I'm not going
We're
to do it
nipping in
every
the-
week if I have
no. We're
logical
nipping in the butt
reasoning.
right now.
Nipping. You pick right
Pick
now.
one
You
and
pick
why.
now.
Okay,
And why.
Ellen Ripley.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus, and tell us
Shit,
why.
was that
Is
so
there
hard?
even needed for a discussion about this?
No,
It's Ripley.
I agree.
Yes.
I
Ripley
don't
wins.
know.
Let's discuss
All right,
about it
hold on,
now.
Courtney, please give us a better explanation than what Angel gave us.
I don't even think Angel said so.
Exactly.
So he just said Ripley. You have something a little bit better than that, right?
Not really.
What?
Okay.
Dude, I
She fought.
I
Okay.
can't. Yeah.
I
I'll
really
fight it.
I feel like I'm about to just fuck everyone and just say Sarah Connor.
No, me too.
Just to start
I'm
a
about,
debate.
I'm about to play devil's advocate. I say
Exactly.
Sarah Connor.
I say Sarah
All
Connor.
right, well, please explain.
Let's have to discuss it
damn
now.
Okay, 1st
We're the
off,
horror junkies. We need to know something.
no,
here.
okay, so don't worry, don't worry. She fucking Ellen Ripley has the alien, the xenomorph.
Yeah.
Sarah Connor has fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is a cyborg.
From the future.
Well, not cyborg,
But
but
is he with her when she transports?
no.
No.
But
Then it's
given
just
the
her.
okay, listen, but I'm not saying.
Okay.
Given
She's not
their
saying she
past
has him.
fights.
She's saying she's
Okay.
fought him.
I would say that Ripley could have killed the xenomorph if she had a weapon. Did she ever have a gun in the movie? I can't remember.
Yeah,
off the top
she
of my
did.
head.
In the yeah.
Did it
Second
not?
movie.
Did it not penetrate xenomorph skin,
It
or
did.
is she just a horrible shot?
No, she shot a couple of
She
in
shot
the
a
second
xenomorph.
movie. She definitely
In
did.
the second movie, the first
Yeah.
movie she doesn't. Okay,
She took out a queen in the second movie.
that's true.
Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Sarah Connor, she fought Arnold Schwarzenegger, the world's strongest
It's hard
man.
to fight
Well,
for
they're
her,
both
Sarah Connor.
and Ripley both kind of do the whole like I'm running and trying to escape from this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we did this
Yeah, because they're
together.
Yeah. Dude, I think it's a tough match because
definitely is.
Sarah Connor, dude, I'm talking about we got xenomorphs, but they're like, they're live. Like you can shoot it, you break the skin.
Dude.
They're like there's something you could stab it and it would hurt it.
You can't kill him.
Arnold Schwarzenegger had to get into some metal melting lava
In
shit.
Judgment Day, yeah, Terminator 2, he had to melt himself down.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like that's some crazy shit.
He got
So-
shot at and stabbed by
here's
the
what- here's
guys.
what I have to say. I
Terminator
think
1, he was crushed, right?
he was crushed.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
But
he
what-
doesn't die
but
because he
what
can
I-
get rebuilt.
Exactly. What I'm trying to say is, I honestly think Ripley would win. Like if it was just them hand-to-hand combat. Like
But that's what it is.
I think Ripley would win because she had to deal with a lot more shit. She had to deal with a lot
I
of
agree.
aliens. These
No,
aliens are fast. They're predators. They're coming out to kill you. Arnold Schwarzenegger is in the same idea, but Sarah
There's
Connor
never-
had a lot of like she had cars to get away with. She had all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't.
There's-
if
there's
she
no
was
getting
stuck
away
if
on
she
the
was stuck on a
spaceship.
ship. No, if she was stuck on a ship, I think she wouldn't last as long as Ripley.
No, because
So
she
I
would
think
have no
Ripley-
idea. Like the thing about it is, like,
Yeah,
I just
Ripley
wanted to
would
play
win.
devil's advocate to make sake for a debate.
Yeah.
But like, if Sarah Connor comes onto Ripley's ship, like her ship,
Sarah's fucked.
she knows the fucking entire ship. It's her ship.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about? Hold on, real quick. Do you want to talk about some fuck shit?
Yeah.
Talk about how we have Ellen Ripley, the commander of the fucking ship in Alien, say, I don't want this fucking thing on my ship. Get it off. And the man fucking does not listen to her and puts the
You're
man
right.
is the fucking reason of why everyone dies in the fucking
Well,
movie.
he's actually
Yeah.
a cyborg.
Well, yeah, the,
Oh,
the
shit.
synthetic, but
Yeah.
still,
Yeah, but
he
so, yeah, you're right.
disobeyed her command,
Right.
overstepped it to allow this thing on the ship, and then she had to fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Ripley.
Ripley wins.
Ripley
Hands
wins.
down.
And
It
I-
is a
I
good
think-
fight. It was honestly hard to pick a fight to fight against Ripley.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to put her in a versus segment, definitely. I think she's, like, hands down the face of, like, women in horror.
For being badass, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I agree because like she was that iconic character.
Yeah.
She went like who was just like
She was
in
the
your
first,
face.
She was the first one to be like, she could whoop my ass. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
if I saw Ripley, I'd be like, no, fuck this.
Yeah.
Leading up to it, I think it wouldn't happen quickly.
No, there would be a
no.
fight.
Ellen's,
Oh, they would both
Ellen's
be running
victory,
and shit, thinking of cool ways to
They'd
escape
be
each
building
other.
shit, dude.
Yeah, there would be a lot of like cinematics. In
Yeah.
that
Oh yeah,
fight.
dude. There'd be a lot of like that, like nitty gritty, like, nope, not today, not right now. And then all of a sudden, like a booby trap would get set off that someone set, and then it'd be like the final countdown.
Like if Ripley set a booby trap for her to fall in a pit of xenomorphs.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be fucking.
That'd be
that'd
hard.
If she could
that'd be
train
hard
them
as
to
shit.
stay and not crawl all
I mean,
over
if we're
the
going
wall.
with-
Ripley eventually becomes like the queen of the xenomorphs, and she commands them.
We already
That'd be dope.
We already got that.
we already resurrection.
Resurrection.
That was a bad.
We don't talk. Can we talk about how Ridley Scott wants to do 6 more Alien movies?
That was so sick when I,
I
read
saw
that.
that.
Please do it,
Please do it.
Ridley Scott. Please do it.
That means he has room to fuck up.
No,
No.
no, it
Yes,
doesn't. But
he's done wrong by me
so
before.
we're in
beat Sarah
agreeing.
O'Connor.
Sarah O'Connor's not a real person.
Connor is not in a movie.
But getting back on subject, we always get on these tangents.
always.
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, dude.
Kind of off
Please
topic. Not off topic. It's obviously on topic, but it doesn't. All right. I say Ripley wins. We all.
Yeah,
We
no,
all-
Ripley
all right,
wins the
Ripley.
versus segment this week.
Okay. A movie that I want to mention that I think had a very strong female character. It's recent. I watched it on Netflix. I was in love with it. Is Madison Young from Hush.
Yeah,
Ooh,
oh my
yeah.
God,
Her-
dude.
Yeah.
Her
yes.
character's name is Madison Young. Off the top of my head, I can't think of the actress. I'm sorry, but her character was the shit.
I got you, don't
think
worry.
the movie in general was cool. It was a home invasion. She was deaf. Some things
She
we've
was
never
a
seen
mute.
before.
She was a deaf and a mute.
Definitely, yeah, things we never seen before. And I loved how she fought back. The scenes were cool.
Her name is Kate Siegel.
She did a really good job. She didn't even have dialogue, and she killed it.
Dude,
And
that movie was. Me and Issa watched it like on a whim one night. I was like, "Oh shit, this looks really
it
good."
was good. Everyone loved it.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, great movie, and that's a strong female lead.
Yeah,
I love that.
Sure is.
but
Definitely really tough.
yeah, I love the whole like foreshadowing events type of thing they did in that movie.
Yeah, yeah,
but,
Oh, because
um,
she's like a writer, so she like kind
yeah,
of predicts,
so she
like,
kind of
writes
predicts
out.
her own like
Yeah.
yeah.
futures.
That was really.
That
cool.
was really that fucked with me.
Yeah,
That was
but
good. Really good.
let's get to another question for Courtney because we didn't get one question in, and that would be, what is your favorite type of horror movie? Like overall, you got body horror, you got
Yeah.
torture, you got ghost, vampire. There's so many types of horror movies,
And
Mhm.
why?
and what like
I
why
would say 80s slasher films, just because
Yeah,
I love all those.
that
like,
blood and gore,
exactly.
and mistreat of women.
and Freddy Krueger.
and there's always
and Freddy
boobs.
Krueger's in there.
There's always like 4 things
Yeah.
in 80 slasher movies.
Because
There's blood, there's tits. You can't watch a Friday the 13th movie or Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street without boobs.
For
Or
sure.
any other.
That's most horror movies,
that-
though.
You know what? Not really lately.
I mean,
Not
not,
lately.
lately, but
For the last
Back then in the
ever.
80s, it was
Yeah.
everywhere.
In the 80s,
Yeah.
it was boobs everywhere. Jason X when he kills the 2 camp.
That was so. That
Yeah.
That was the most ridiculous thing.
They're just like,
ever.
hey, like shaking.
Well, like they're
their-
trying to have sex with Jason Voorhees,
Yeah.
and he just like beats him on the tree in their sleeping bag.
That's
that was
insane.
the most
And
ridiculous.
that definitely did fall in the 90s and
yeah.
the 2000s. Like
Yeah.
with
Well, what's your
13,
fa- what's your
13
favorite
Ghosts was
80s
a whole
since
ghost
that's
was
your-
like naked.
What was that?
I was asking her, what's your favorite from those 80s slasher? Is it? I mean, I guess.
Do you
the-
align with
Really?
Angel?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh
what,
yeah.
what
Yeah.
was it?
I was asking if she aligned with Angel.
Oh
with the
yeah,
whole-
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah,
Freddy and
that's
Nightmare on
probably
Elm Street.
Yes,
like close to
definitely.
everybody's. That's just.
Would you say
I
that
can't
Freddy
think.
Krueger is your favorite
Horror icon.
Like,
Oh,
horror
yeah.
icon.
That and Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
Sam from Trick or Treat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam is
yeah.
cute. I
I
love Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think anyone like dislikes A Nightmare on Elm Street or Freddy Krueger. Like
I wouldn't trust
you-
you if you did.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like you can't be like, I'm not a big guy on Freddy. Like, what?
You know what? I just never really got into Jason.
Yeah, I don't
He's
like
the
Ice
face
Water
of
either.
slashers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people that
what?
there's like a split between fans of like Freddy and then Jason. I never trusted
There is.
Jason fans.
No, Jason.
I like them both.
Jason
Eh,
fans are the
because-
type of people who like, I don't
Who
know.
really
I
don't
wanna
like Freddy.
Insult
I'm just-
anybody, but
No,
yeah.
but Jason movies aren't even like they're good,
Eh.
but like Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th Part 2. That's it.
You've seen one,
Friday
you've seen them
13th
all.
Oh, that's
That
it.
I
is
agree.
true,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That was the only thing I don't like about Jason movies. Which
Very
we'll
repetitive.
have a whole topic of just Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, but like
Right.
He goes everywhere.
he goes everywhere, and plus the story like the worst one is Jason Goes to Hell. Like they blow him up,
That's the worst one.
and that's like this is the
Okay, I
the
agree.
future. One day we're gonna discuss: is Jason Voorhees really unkillable, or is it a cult? And we're just leaving it in there. That's gonna be discussed. And
Yeah,
why-
we're not gonna talk now. We'll talk
just
forever
let
about
that grow inside your head.
yeah.
Courtney, you're welcome to join in on that conversation because
I'm
that
down.
one's gonna get fucking
Yeah.
real. Because I want you to, all right, whatever.
Whole episode.
Whole
Next
episode
time.
dedicated to
Tune
that.
in.
Patrick, is there anything going on in the world?
Yeah, what's
There's a
new?
lot of things going on in the world.
Speaking of Jason,
Property.
This fucking guy over here. Speaking of Jason,
let's talk about the Friday the 13th.
we
game.
did that.
Oh, we didn't say.
The updates though. There's updates.
Yeah,
on
there's
the
an
new
update
game.
on the game.
Yeah, there's
It
an
comes out
update.
soon.
What you guys say real quick, Angel? You got some facts real
No,
quick?
we got a mod. You could
Oh.
be Jason from Goes to Hell in the video game.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
There's gonna be different skins that come out for Jason.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have to look like the traditional looking.
No, you can.
Yeah, there's actually a new skin that's coming out that's designed by Tom Savini. That's
Which is
like,
cool.
very cool.
And explain who that is.
Yeah, go ahead, Angel.
He's like what?
He's the original.
That's right.
Just
Call him
a-
out on his shit.
It put me on the spot. But
Yeah.
did the same thing, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Was he the original director?
He's,
or-
no, he's the
I didn't know
original
who he is.
designer of Jason.
Jason.
Oh, okay. I'm actually curious. I'm not.
No, he's the one who
He's-
actually made Jason Voorhees.
He's
Yeah,
the one that
the-
made the
The
sockhead,
man-
right?
Yeah, the Sunkhead.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's cool to have such
An
a
actual
an
yeah.
iconic person within the Friday the 13th franchise creating a skin for a character. In a
Yeah,
game.
yeah, for sure.
yeah, see, I became familiar with Tom Savini through George A. Romero.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
his
so they work
films.
together.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Tom Savini was always an extra in George A. Romero's
Mhm.
films.
Always.
He was always like
I love it when you can see him too, and you're like, there he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
He's such a memorable face.
Yeah, it does.
Well, what's up with you, Patrick?
Yeah, man. You were
Um,
upset. You were upset before we started the show.
Because they're remaking The Fly.
Whoa,
again-
really?
But more importantly,
I like the Fly.
hold on,
Yeah.
Austin. More importantly, who's remaking The Fly?
I didn't go in that far into it. I got
I think it
mad
said
when I read the
Fox.
headline.
I think it said Fox.
Oh yeah, Fox.
think
Is, oh yeah,
Fox
fucking
Studios.
Fox is making the fucking movie too.
What?
So you know automatically it's gonna be bad.
It's
Fox,
gonna be terrible.
Fox did two things good:
what?
Hey, you s-
Deadpool and Logan.
yeah, that's it.
Well, hey, they're on a good streak right now after the last 20
Yeah,
years.
but don't fucking remake The Fly.
And
It's
de-
good how it
Yeah,
is.
but
Yeah.
the Fly is so good that. Oh,
But,
man.
hey,
Exactly.
let's take this awesome movie that has practical effects and just fucking shit out CGI all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
the
that's
thing
what's gonna
nowadays.
happen.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be bad.
Anything else?
The
that was
director
weird.
who did the Babadook is making another movie.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
What is it
Finally.
called?
What is it called? What is it called?
Yeah.
Don't remember.
Nightingale.
Damn, that
There
sounds
it is.
good. Don't
It's in
remember.
1832. It follows a woman, an Irish woman, who is convicted of the murder of her husband or
Yeah.
something like that. I think if I'm reading it correct, remembering it correctly. And then she hires an Aboriginal man to track down the men who killed her father. Like, that's what it was.
Yeah.
She's
So it doesn't sound
tracking
like
down.
A horror movie, more
Oh,
like
no,
a thriller.
well, I mean, if you think about the Babadook, I mean, that really wasn't a horror movie, more like
in
a
your,
psychological thriller.
Thriller, yeah.
That thing fucked my mind up.
I feel you.
Mhm.
So I mean, I can't wait for that.
You know, I just watched that like.
And that's
2
a
hours
woman
ago.
director, by
What,
the
the
way.
What, the
It's,
Babadook?
I would do.
And what'd you think?
Good.
Is that the first time you saw it?
No, I showed it to him the first time.
No, it wasn't the first time.
Yeah.
It was
And
great.
did
I
you like it
appreciate
for
the
the
ending.
second or third time?
I appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate the ending.
It's a good movie.
and it's by Jennifer Kent. She's the one who directed
The Babadook.
Babadook, and she's going to be directing Nightingale.
I can't wait. I'm excited for her career.
You know what though? I am too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm like shocked on though?
She's a woman.
Well, that because we really don't have a lot of women horror directors or
Right,
writers,
right.
which is stupid.
Yeah.
Because
I
recently,
think women
She
could tell
start a
good
trend.
horror
She could
stories
start a
too.
trend.
not only that,
They live it every
we
fucking
went
day.
last Sunday. We hung out and we grilled some foods and we watched XX, which is it's an anthology movie
Right.
written by 4 different women, and it was fucking great.
Yeah.
I loved every bit of it.
There was the first 2 were iffy.
Okay,
The last
fuck
2
you,
videos.
of course, Patrick. But
But yeah, at least you like the last 2.
Yeah.
yeah. But
I really enjoyed the last 2.
First thoughts off of XX, Courtney. What do you think? Review it. What if you were to review this movie, giving it a
I
1 to
rate
tail
it.
skin and
1 to
what you
10.
liked and what skin?
Yeah, we
I
always
said
do.
skin.
We always do 1 to 10.
1 to 10, and what you liked and what you didn't like about it.
I would say probably a 7. I'd probably give it a 7.
Okay.
What is
That's a
that?
C+.
I
plus.
mean, yeah, that's probably a C+. I mean, it definitely grabbed your attention, but at the same time, it's not a movie that I would buy. Or, like
Okay.
I wouldn't. Yeah,
So it was entertaining, but you're not like telling everybody about it.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
What was your favorite like story out of the 4?
mine was probably the birthday scene, but I don't.
You
wanna,
liked the? It was called the birthday party.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to like.
Really? You like that
No.
one?
I don't know, or the third
I hated
one,
that
but I
one.
forget.
The third
what
one?
That one was.
Don't
yeah.
Fall.
Don't.
That was with
Yeah.
The third one was Don't Fall.
Yeah.
All right, Angel. What about you?
Angel, you missed the movie, so.
Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
Angel
hold on.
didn't watch it?
Funny
No,
story.
no,
so
no,
fun.
no.
No. They gotta know. We all agreed to be at my house at 8:00.
I had to work, so I didn't see
That's
it
fine.
either.
He had to work. Angel showed up at what, like 9:30?
9:30.
Almost 10.
What was
I
Angel?
was-
what was Angel doing?
I was
Playing video games. I was
streaming
streaming video games.
for the
All right.
channel.
I love this
So,
episode. It's
you-
it turned into talking shit about Angel.
So okay, Angel.
Yeah,
You
always.
saw the.
It's
you
like
saw
every
the.
episode.
You saw the last 2.
Except last
correct?
episode, we talked shit about Patrick.
Yeah, exactly.
And I got mad.
You saw the last 2, right? Don't Fall and.
What was the last
Yeah,
one?
no. I walked in.
My life son or something like that.
My First Living Son?
My first living son, yeah.
I walked in during.
Don't Fall.
No, you walked in during the birthday
during
party.
the panda,
Birthday party, yeah.
where she
Birthday
hit the
party.
husband in the panda.
Yeah,
All right, so which one did you like out of the 2?
Not spoilers yet.
yeah. We're not.
Thanks.
Well, Angel,
I mean,
which
you
one did
can,
you out
because-
of those 2?
Fine.
Which one
Just
did you
say
like the
spoiler
best?
alert because the movie's been out for a while now. So just say spoiler.
All right,
alert
now
if
we're
you're-
going full spoilers.
I'm sorry for spoiling.
No, you're good.
Angel, which one
Angel,
of the 2 did you like?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Which one of the?
Out of the 2 that you saw, which one did you like the best?
I like the last one.
No
Okay.
comment.
So right now we have 2 different answers.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, Mike,
Okay.
you
So first off, this is a pretty good anthology movie. I find it.
probably better than Trick or Treat.
Okay, no,
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Nothing touches Trick or Treat, dude. I'm
No.
sorry. But I mean, definitely better than like VHS 2 and
Yeah.
shit like that.
All right.
I've never seen ABCs of Death, so I know
no.
George and Patrick like it.
What?
Yeah.
Or yeah, they liked
Triggered.
it.
Courtney's triggered.
So
I even like
haven't
the
seen
second
that,
one.
but I like the first VHS. I would kind of put this probably above the first VHS, just because like
Really, I like the
dude,
VHS.
you honestly you should watch it because for it being an anthology movie and it being like a low budget, like it's filmed amazingly. Like the cinematography in the movie is really good. In between each movie, they have these really cool like
Stop motion.
dollhouse stop motion type of
Yes.
transition scenes, which are like really make the movie like another like
Artsy. I like artsy.
artsy
shit,
and
yeah.
weird, like spooky, like creepy. Like it gives you this weird feeling when you're watching these doll heads crawl around and shit. I would say definitely watch it. I mean, definitely go out and support independent movie
For sure.
writers and
Yep.
directors. And my favorite one, I'm not gonna say Don't Fall because I know that's Patrick's. That one was really fucking good though. I kind of liked The Box. It was weird. The
So
first
that
one.
was the first one. All right, so we got a new
The
one.
first one, it was weird and it left you kind of wanting like more, like
Yeah.
what the fuck was
Yeah.
in the
I like
box,
that one
Can we-
too.
and
Alright.
why the fuck did it make him like not want to eat?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Let's go into a little bit of spoilers on that one. I want to kind of analyze that movie that one a little bit.
Okay,
Like, I just don't think I got it, cause like,
I think the
didn't
box
Spoilers.
was meant for her, meant for the mom. Like
Okay.
Lauda, Issa's sister, was
but there's
bringing
literally
in. Like,
therea scene in the movie where they're eating her, and then
I
the
think
next
that's a dream,
scene,
dude. It's
You
a
think it's a dream?
It's a dream.
Cause the next scene, they're just opening gifts at Christmas, and
I
like
think-
everyone's skinny but her.
Yes, I think like what Issa's sister was saying was like the box, what was in it was meant for the mom, and she was like feeding off of her family.
Okay.
Because you notice like they all start becoming anemic and their eyes are sinking in because they're not eating.
Yeah.
and they become frail, but she looks wonderful.
Yeah.
And
then they all collectively die besides her.
exactly. I don't know.
I think it left too much of a mystery and didn't
But
give us a result.
it's good because it's only 20 minutes short.
Yeah.
It's not a real movie. It's not a full movie. It's a short. It's meant to be.
But there wasn't enough juice in that short for me to be
There
like,
was a lot of juice in that short,
Eh.
my friend.
Angel has something to say.
From the way I perceive it, like,
You didn't see it, really.
well, I know. Patrick,
No, you didn't see that one at all.
But
Damn,
But
we gotta have Courtney on the show.
I talked to
have
him.
Courtney on the show more. She
I
just,
told
she
him-
just puts up with Angel shit.
I want to take her.
I told
deal
him-
with this on a daily basis. So
I told him outside what pretty much happened.
Yeah.
In the first one.
All right, go ahead, Angel.
yeah, no. Like, from what I got out of that was that scene was kind of in reverse, like having the mother suck up like what was in the box. Like they all knew what was in the box, but it turned out like the mother, it was all like meant for the mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the person in the corner wrote a really good thing. She doesn't want to be on the microphone, but pretty much, remember in the beginning, you weren't there, but how the mom was complaining about the family, how they went to all these places and they still cared about the presents and stuff. And then they meet the man with the box. And then by the end of the movie, they're gone. Like, she's complaining about her family, and then they're gone. And what was in the box was the present.
So it's
Her
kind of
family's
like
gone.
be careful what you wish for type of
Exactly,
story.
in the sense.
That makes it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, man?
Don't
What's your favorite
don't fall.
one? Don't fall. That was really fucking good. And
It
they
was
spent
kind
the
of
money.
a-
They spent the money on
Correctly, yes.
monsters,
Yes. Oh
which
my
is
God.
great. Bring back the monsters.
Yeah. Totally like a throwback to like Evil Dead, like random like demon story. Like it was fucking good.
It was great.
Like out of nowhere, just like here, a nice treat, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, we don't see movies like this anymore."
You really don't.
How did you guys feel about the last one?
I liked the last one. It wasn't bad. It was just, it was kind of like, it was just there, and it was
Son one?
like
The
Son?
Last Living Son.
The Last
First
Living
Living
Son,
Son. Sorry. What do you think,
I
Courtney?
thought-
That was the
I thought
one
it
where
was
he was like the
weird- yeah.
Dark Prince's son.
And the
Yeah.
nails and all that.
Yeah.
It was
That
definitely.
was weird.
It was weird. It was pretty cool. Like, I like the whole like Dark Prince like shit. Like, that's kind of cool. But I mean, it really didn't grasp me that much. I think if it was a more like a longer type of written, you would get more. That's the problem with anthologies. They're so short, so you don't really
Yeah.
get a lot because they can't give you everything. So I think with that one, you'd have to have like at least like a 40, like an hour of like getting the story because like, there was just so much there that like you don't know. Like, what?
yeah, the little stop motion stuff really helped with the transition in that movie.
It
Though
did though.
it set a really cool mood. Whoever did the stop motion stuff should win an award. That was really good.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, I really enjoyed like that
Creepy
last
dolls
bit.
and stuff. Every time
Yeah, it was a really good movie night.
like the whole dollhouse and
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything. But
Yeah, give it up to those 4 female directors though.
yeah,
they
that
did
was
it.
really good. So definitely watch
Whoop.
X. Boom, favorites. Go.
What?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I just like
I'm confused. What?
Sorry.
Top 3 what?
I was just
I
top
think
3
I said-
horror movies. Go.
Top 3 favorite horror movies? of
Top
all
3
time?
favorite.
You asking me? Or
No, Courtney. You
Oh,
already
you were
know
looking
these
at
are.
me.
Saw 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6.
I already said them.
Damn,
Shh. I
Wow.
forgot. Welcome to the conversation, Mike.
we're all doing it today.
No, it's-
we're all
Wait, no, you
hyperlocal.
Bro,
said
it's been a
Trick or
long-
Treat and
it's been a
Shining.
long
Shining
podcast.
with Strangers.
Yeah.
Oh, and Strangers.
Yeah.
That's right. Damn.
Yeah.
And my mic is falling.
Damn.
It's a hard time.
Not the mic.
Not the mic. But I think that's really it. I mean,
Yeah, we did
We
everything.
did a lot. There's a couple of things to look out for. We posted on Twitter and on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
The Devil's Candy. Check that shit out. That
Yo.
looks like a fucking dark movie.
true.
Don't know what it's about.
Yeah,
It's an independent movie, so it's on our Facebook page. It's on our Twitter. So do that.
Power Rangers comes out March 24th. I'll be there.
Power Rangers comes out March
Fuck
24th.
off.
Belko Experiment comes out this Friday.
Yep.
If you're into that type of stuff.
and Beauty and the Beast.
And Beauty and the Beast, which I'm gonna
Okay,
go
well,
see.
yeah, but no Power Rangers. That's not horror.
Dude, no,
yeah, I
I
want to see.
look-
I want to see
I
Beauty
look-
and the Beast.
Pat, you
I
better
want to see
wait.
Beauty
I
and
look
the Beast.
good.
What?
I'm
but
looking forward to
Y'all
Power
laugh.
Rangers.
What?
Y'all laugh at Power Rangers.
Hold on, everyone, shut up. What?
So you better wait
But
for me to see Belko Experiment.
Oh, I'm going with you tomorrow.
all right.
Okay.
No,
for
tomorrow,
that,
no.
No, we're going to that thing tomorrow.
We're going to a
Oh.
show.
No, we're going to your
I'm
show.
not, but anyways, as always, it's been awesome. Another episode of the Horror Junkies. We'd just like to give a shout out to all the women out there. Eventually, one day, we'll live in a world that's truly equal.
It's coming soon.
Coming soon. There needs to be more women directors, more writers. I would love to see more strong female leads.
Totally.
Maybe even how Angel brought it up, more female antagonist. We
Mhm.
really don't get that in horror movies that much anymore.
I'm writing a script with a very strong female lead, just so you guys
Austin's
know.
writing a
Be on the
script.
lookout,
Yeah.
maybe about 6-7 years it'll be out. We got
And
this.
we're also getting a lady Pinhead,
Yeah, we're also getting. Well, I mean, she's been around in the comic book world
Yeah.
for a long, long time.
but they're actually putting it to the movies. Like,
Awesome.
yeah. So
Sweet.
So I mean, great things.
Good year.
as always. Patrick's mic, just
Oh my god.
that was the greatest thing ever.
we should start doing this from now on.
We should.
This is a lot better.
Like I said, as always, we're the Horror Junkies. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mike.
Pat.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Angel. Stay weird.
How dare
And
you?
our-
Hold
and
on,
our
hold on.
guest,
How can you take
How
the role
dare
like that?
No, not only that,
You skipped
but he
me.
totally said it without letting Courtney say goodbye.
And that's his
So now
girlfriend.
Courtney,
Wow.
say goodbye.
His own
Thanks
girlfriend.
for having me, guys.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Courtney.
it was a pleasure.
Yay.
All right, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Stay weird.
Someone's gonna get in a fight later.